Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy Honest Blade back with another video. Today I'm going to discuss a couple topics that's been on my mind and some stuff I read on Twitter. Well, really just one thing I read on Twitter. Anyways, before this video gets started, please leave a like and make sure you comment, share, hopefully subscribe, and make sure you check out the description for some of the things I'm going to be discussing. Also for my Twitter and for my Instagram. I'm definitely trying to get more people to follow me on Instagram, and of course I'll follow back. But as for my Twitter, only follow me on Twitter if you're like, yeah, really LGBTQ, you don't mind those kind of things. Because sometimes I do retweet non-safe for work stuff, and I'm talking about gay stuff, because obviously I'm a gay man. So if you're uncomfortable with those things, don't follow me on Twitter. Also, I didn't have lunch at work earlier, and I had to go help my friend out after work. So I'm now trying to eat, so I'm going to eat as I do this video. But anyways, let's get started. Let me tackle my first topic. You guys probably can't see this, but I'm going to talk about this one first and give my thoughts on it. Image Comics Chief Financial Officer Erik Larsen wants Marvel to make the Punisher gay, hunt people who wear his logo. Okay, so you know, you guys already know about me, of course. We don't. I'm a gay man, so da-da-da-da-da. But my whole thing is this. First, when I first read this, I assumed Marvel was plotting to turn the Punisher gay. Which are like, what the fuck? But no, it's someone else outside of Marvel, which makes it a little better. That's suggesting that Marvel makes the Punisher gay. To me, first and foremost, outside, you know, not all comic book fans are as open-minded as they like to tell you they are, because they're fucking not. I'm not liking this trend of turning established heterosexual characters to either bisexual, that actually end up being gay, or etc, etc. To me, there is so much creativity that exists in the world. You can create a character who is these things that you want while harming an already well-established character. And even though I'm not a Punisher fan, I know Frank Castle has a big history with Marvel. The character has been around 50 years or more, and never once has he shown interest in a man. As far as I know, if I'm wrong, correct me in the comments. Interest in a man, done anything that's queer-coded, etc, etc. This is a heterosexual character who became pretty much a superhero-based serial killer after his own family was murdered. So the idea to me of suggesting someone to turn their character into something they're not, and mind you, I'm not saying Erik Larsen is a bad person for this, but if you want more representation, regardless, it's better to do with a brand new character, or even a character who exists, but the writers don't do a lot with that character, so there's room to prove that, okay, this character was LGBTQ. But don't make it already established popular character who is a heterosexual at that matter. Say, oh, make him gay. That's not how this works. Okay, it also gets the idea that being gay is a choice, but it's not, and I don't like that. There's no choice about being a homosexual. It's who you are. Whether you're bi, pansexual, lesbian, you end up becoming transgender, that's just who the fuck you are. It's nothing you just don't wake up one day, it's like, oh, I like eating strawberries, now I want to eat turkey. That's not how this works. So I don't like that too much, and I hope Marvel lets that fall into deaf ears. No shade to Erik Larsen, but do not turn the Punisher gay. That's stupid. Next thing I want to discuss is King of Fighters 15. As you guys know, before I get started, I just want to say this. I am so happy to see so many high-level players play Dolores. It is so cool to see a black-skinned woman, a dark-skinned woman for that matter, that's getting so much popularity and love and support in the game. Excuse me. Now, who's to say that Dolores might get nerfed? SK might make some changes to her. SK might drop her in King of Fighters 16. But so far, so good. Dolores is getting a lot of attention. She's getting a lot of play. And despite my criticism earlier, people are using her really effectively. Even though I noticed not a lot of people play Dolores like a zoner. They play more like a watchdown character. But that's a topic for another day. But now, get back to King of Fighters 15. For those who follow the game, who play the game, play the story mode, knows that Antonov, after the events of King of Fighters 14, is no longer winning the King of Fighters tournament. The tournament was hosted by a woman named Anastasia, I'm not sure, however. I'm going to say Anastasia, though, just to be safe. Now, my criticism is this. We didn't see Anastasia. We don't know what she looks like. We just know that she was the host. And, you know, I'm not saying that every character SK creates gotta be a fighter. That's stupid. Because I create characters for my Forbidden Universe who are just supporting characters. They're not fighters. They're regular civilians. they're friends of the heroes, but they're not fighters. They don't got their own powers. You're not going to ever see them in an action scene. But I would like how SK had at least shown us Anastasia, and built better on the boss battles. So Otamawaga, I love Otamawaga's design. Yeah, I don't care about the crystals too much, but I do love Otamawaga's design. But my biggest pet peeve with Otamawaga, outside of Dolores and Kukui, I feel like who actually were aware of Otamawaga, she just comes out of nowhere for the rest of the cast. Even Shune and Isla are like, what the fuck? And I just wish SK kind of built up more on Otamawaga's character instead of just feeling like, oh, we need a final boss. Draw her there. And also kind of pissed off that Otamawaga isn't playable as a regular character outside of hackers, and hackers use her as her boss version, which is OP, and you're cheap as fuck to use a boss character in regular play. Oh shit, the wind is strong. That's why I didn't want to really do this outside. Because if I do this outside, it's kind of windy, because it's nice today, but it's windy as fuck. It's kind of windy outside. Very nice today in New York, but windy. I just don't like that SK that's kind of threw Otamawaga out there, because I feel like it's going to hurt the character. Because it was really sucks. She's the first female final boss, not sub-boss. Because SK had Chezuru and had Kula Diamond. Even had Louise Mainwing for the Maximum Impact series as a female sub-boss. But Otamawaga was the first final boss for a King of Fighters mainline game. And I think any KOF game for that matter. And to me, despite the fact I love her design, she comes off very lackluster because SK didn't build her up properly. And that's another thing I want the Shune saga to actually end at the King of 15. Because I honestly, I like Shune. The Shune saga was ass. SK did a really bad job of that saga. The storytelling was so-so. The Shune's powers, I guess he kind of was born with them, something like that. It was poorly explained, at least in my opinion. And I just didn't like the whole direction of the, ooh, hold on. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay. So I just didn't like the whole, the way the Shune saga went out, and I just felt like, SK could do a lot better. I felt like it was rushed and not fully planned out. That's just my opinion, of course. For those who like the Shune saga, I hope for you it continues then. But I didn't like it. But I do like the characters they introduced, like Zarina, Dolores, Najed, Nelson, Sylvie, Alice. The new characters they introduced, Hein, Luong. Pretty cool new characters. But the saga itself was terrible. My favorite saga still is the Nest saga. And I don't really care much for Kate Ash. I like Kate Ash, but I'm not a super fan. But I just love the Nest saga. And the Tales of Ash saga is another good one. But overall, I wish SK did more with Anastasia. I wish they did a better job with Otamawaga. I wish they did a lot better job with the whole Shune saga. I'm trying to think, is anything else I want to come across? Oh yeah, last thing I want to talk about. Lately, I've become obsessed with the Boy Love series. It's either like, it depends, because there's different versions of Boy Love. There's Boy Love Japan, Boy Love China, which are ones I watch, and Boy Love Thailand. Those are such amazing fucking series, and I become obsessed with them. And honestly, because of those series, it's like, I don't even want to be in a relationship right now, because if it's not, I don't get love like that, minus the drama that comes with those relationships. It's like, I'm good with being single. And I want to put a little note. I recently told a friend I had a crush on him. This friend knows who they are. They want to disclose and stuff. That's who they are. But once he told me, look, Onyx, I'm flattered, but I'm heterosexual. I'm like, okay. I appreciate that. No hard feelings. God bless you. We still be cool. But I'm one of those people. Once I know you don't want me, not the younger me, I would have been crushed. But I'm 31 years old, going on 32, but I live to August and beyond. Gotta wait for the music to pass. Sorry about that. That's when you do videos outside, y'all. Okay, it's calm down. So, once someone tells me they're not feeling me, they're not interested in me, I fall back so hard, like it's crazy. I really will fall the fuck back. And it's not on some I hate you shit. It's on because, okay, you know what? well, since I'm not going to pursue a relationship with you, you're just a friend, I don't need to interact with you like that. Like, as long as you're safe and well and happy, thumbs up. But in terms of me wanting to know what's going on with you, I mean, I want you safe and happy. Don't get that twisted. But I'm not the type, once I know someone does not want me, it's easy to fall back, act like it never happened, versus soaking over it, feeling crushed, because it didn't go your way. Life is not going to go your way all the time. And trust me, considering the things I really wish went my way, that's not one of them. It's an L, but it's an L I'm going to recover from. So that's all I really want to discuss today. You know, talking about more mainly LGBT related stuff, because at this point, the Chatting with Onyxe Blaze stuff is really for me to record and you guys to watch if you want to and give me your inputs. Anyways, I'm ready to take my ass back home, finish my food, which is an orange, a banana. I think I might eat that now, honestly. And I got me the smoothie. Anyways, guys, Onyxe Blaze out. Thanks for listening to me. If you enjoyed, please leave your comments. Check out the descriptions for the first topic, my Twitter, my Instagram. And that's it for now. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more of my content. Ciao.